Have you seen this chart? Bitcoin's wave trend is about to flash a major signal that it hasn't flashed in many years. Welcome in if you're new. My name is Steve. Hit that subscribe button. There's only one day left. The clock is ticking. You're about to miss out. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com before it's too late. Did you know 84% of traders lose money? It's not because they're unlucky. It's because the algorithms have outsmarted the average Joe. But not to worry. Over the past 20 years, I've been working on my own secret strategies that outsmart the algorithms and give the power back to the people. With my custom indicators, you will get buy and sell alerts right to your phone. I literally cannot make it any easier. Imagine what it will feel like sitting back, relaxing, and effortlessly winning trades. I'm doing you a huge favor because today is my son's birthday. I'm making my indicator bundle the lowest price it's ever been. And when you sign up, you're going to get a masterclass course absolutely free. And for each person who signs up, I'm going to give a masterclass for free to somebody in need. But the problem is there's only one day left and you're about to miss out. The clock is ticking. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com right now before it's too late. Also, an extra $200 off if you sign up using crypto. Now, let's get into this wave trend that's right in front of us. We're on the weekly chart with Bitcoin. Wave trend at the bottom. We have the 280 MA up at the top, price actions at the top. The wave trend, what is it? The wave trend is really good for volatile markets. And there's no volatile market in the world anything like crypto. We all know how volatile it is, so we threw up the wave trend and let's see what it's saying. Wave trend is really good for overbought, oversold. It's really good to understand when to buy and when to sell using the wave trend. So wave trend down here with these green lines, we're at -50. So the scale on this is about -50, and then it goes up to this white line, which is our median line, that's 0, and then it goes to 50. So it goes from -50 to 0 to around 50, 60 up here. Each of those three areas means something incredibly different than the prior. Let's start with this green down here because that's where it gets really juicy. So when you study the markets like I do, and all of the charts that I study, you can see clearly what we're seeing in the charts. Because when you get down here into the -50s, we've only been down here a few times in Bitcoin's entire history. We were down here in February 2015, right? We first touched the green down here, and we finally got down in the green in February 2015. This was our first market bottom. You can see the price action right here, and the wave trend was at -58 at the time. We didn't do that again until here, until we reached our bottom in 2018 when we were at actually -71 with the wave trend. Now, what's interesting is that we got down in the green here. And if you remember this point in time in Bitcoin, that's when Bitcoin was at roughly 17,500, where I said that every chart I studied said we had bottomed, and 85% of the people were against me. But look here, look even at the wave trend. We did a video 2 days ago with the 9 most bullish charts, and you can see more clearly here on this chart. This is the total market cap, Bitcoin and all altcoins. This is the 17.5 bottom. This textbook is our bottom one so far. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the next handful of months, but we can only study the facts in the charts, not what we think is going to happen or we hope is going to happen. We can only say what the facts are saying, and this came right down to what used to be our resistance at our 2018 top as support with a large wick, and this was our double bottom in November, and since then we had a bullish engulfing candle on this monthly chart. So the facts are the facts, and the wave trend is saying a similar story, that the market had bottomed here. Now, when you look at it, what you want to study is when we come out of the green into this median line, because that's when things really start heating up. And if we go back to 2015, we came down to this green and we rallied up to this white line. We rallied up to this white line right before that final retest of our base, right? Which I've said time and time again, Bitcoin may do that. This is in the cards. There are several charts that say this is very possible and quite probable. We don't know if it's going to happen, but we know that there are facts in the charts that are all saying the same thing, that this is a possibility. When you look at Bitcoin and where we are right now with price, up at around 25,000 is heavy resistance. The really good news is we've faced this resistance in every single bear market. Every single bear market at this particular point in the market, we've been faced with this exact resistance. Heavy, heavy, heavy resistance. 2018, we were at that resistance for about a month, and then we barreled through it, but that rally was short-lived. In 2012 and 2015, we were met with that same resistance, also for about a month, but we got rejected from it. And then the bull run was even stronger because of that. So those are the two scenarios that could play out. There are facts for the side that Bitcoin may have a final flush out and retest our base. We've stood behind that theory, but Bitcoin could act like 2018, 2019, where it barrels through it. I hope it doesn't, because then the rally will be short-lived. You can see what happened here. 2018, right? We came back down to this level. This is saying, hey, it's an incredible time to buy. Whenever you're down here at the -50 in the wave trend, it's time to buy. And when you get up to this median line, it tells you that that ugly bear market that we just lived through is over. And what happened is we just skyrocketed. It was short-lived. This was an ABC correction, and we ended up almost touching back down with the COVID crash down to this green line. Not quite, because it wasn't a textbook bear market. But now we get to today, right? We came back down. We had this final flush out. We came down to this green line. And what we've just done is we've just come above this white line. This is just hot off the press, right? This is really fresh information that I'm presenting to you right here. So when you look at it, we've only done this move 2 other times where we came from the green to the white. It happened once in 2015 and once in 2018. It's only 2 times in history that we came from the green to the white. And now we're met with this area of heavy resistance. The same resistance that we were met with here. You can see the top of where we rallied was the exact pivot point of back in our first bottom. And where we are now, we're at that exact pivot point of our first bottom. Our fractal patterns are very similar to 2015. Now, if you read between the lines, you can see where there is the possibility. But when you have the same inflection point of the same pivot high after our first bottom, it's pretty similar to what we see here. So we could see the wave trend come up. We could see the wave trend come back down with a similar action to 2015. What we hope not to happen, if you really are interested in Bitcoin having a healthy bull run, what we don't want to happen is to barrel through here with the wave trend and plow up into this 50 area where it's time to sell. Okay, that's what we don't want to happen. So we'll see how it plays out. Right now, it's a little bit too early to give a fact of what is and isn't going to happen, but the facts are the facts. We've only done this move 2 other times in history. Both of them turned out really well in the long run. Both of them say that Bitcoin has turned a corner in the bear market. All of them say that the bottom is highly likely in, and that we are turning a major corner, and that the bull run is getting ready to begin. The worst case scenario is we come back down to retest our base, which would be incredibly healthy for the long extended bull run that we all dream and wish is going to happen. Now, I do want to say for a second, I haven't seen a lot of comments that the giving back to people in need. I personally think this is one of the coolest things I've ever done on this channel. I think it's really special. I'm not sure if I communicated it clearly. Maybe I didn't. Let me try to do a better job of it at it now. But for each person who signs up to the indicator bundle, one person in need is going to get a free masterclass course that's going to actually help them. So I love to give back to people in need, especially single moms, single dads, vets, and any human on planet Earth that's just in a tough financial situation. I understand that my courses are expensive. I understand that my indicator bundle is expensive. And that's why I was sitting back and like, okay, what can I do to really help the community, to celebrate my son's birthday, and to give back in just an enormous way and try to impact lives? And that's the idea I came up with. Let's make the indicator bundle the lowest price it's ever been. Let's even even do an extra $200 off when people sign up with crypto. And for each person that signs up, let's give them something for free. So each person that signs up is going to get a masterclass course for free. I thought that was pretty cool. But what's even cooler to me, and the icing on the cake, is giving a masterclass course for free to somebody in need. So I don't know. I probably did a bad job at communicating it so far. I hope it makes more sense now. But I think it's awesome to do something like that. Everybody wins all around. Nobody loses. Literally, think about it. I tried to create a scenario where you win, where literally everybody wins all the way around. So cryptocrewuniversity.com, I think by now, as you're watching this video, it's less than a day left. And if you haven't signed up yet, I don't know what the hell you're doing. This will probably be one of the biggest mistakes you've ever made. Go sign up. It's a steal, and you're doing good in the world. You can feel good about it. For me, when I buy something, I want to know that I'm doing good in the world. And each person who signs up, you're going to literally be giving a free masterclass course to somebody else in need. So super cool. I hope you understand it a little bit better now. I'll see you right back here. I'm going to try to do a double upload today. Maybe I'm going to swing for the fences and do a triple. Let's see how we rock and roll. I'll see you right back here in the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. Stressed out from your crypto portfolio? Worry no more. We went in the lab, and for the last year, we've been custom designing the world's best indicators for when to buy and when to sell Bitcoin. Whether you're a swing trader, a day trader, a long-term investor, these will blow everything you've seen out of the water. Get text alerts right to your phone and email.
And I've made money back.
And I started to now have a structured plan. I learned something that I didn't know was possible.
I'm actually up 32,000.
Sign up now.